Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a review of the products that I'm using to get this fun summer look. So instead of a first impressions, we are going to be doing a review of products that I've been using, and I'll let you know what I think about them. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and let's get started. So to start out this look, I am going to start with the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. So you guys know I usually use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, which I absolutely love, but I thought I would share my opinion about this one. So I got this actually for free. It was an Ulta Rewards gift, and I am in the shade Wheat 4.5. And a lot of people on YouTube really like this, and I just kind of, I don't know. It's supposed to be a tinted hydrating gel cream. It does have SPF 30. I found it to be a little too sticky and a little too sheer. Like, I almost felt like I was applying just a lotion on. I didn't really feel like it was hiding anything or tinting anything away. When I use my fingers to blend it especially, it's like I didn't put anything on my skin, so I've been using a sponge to put it on. I mean, you can see, it's like nothing even happened here. It does say hydrating, and it is very hydrating, but I almost think it looks a little oily. I just don't like the way that it looks on my skin. You can see it almost looks like this kind of oily. So this might be something good if you're just like, if you don't really want to hide anything, you just want to run out for the day, maybe you set it with a little bit of powder to give a little more coverage. Concealer, I'm actually going to be using the Bare Skin this is Bare Minerals also. This is a complete coverage serum concealer, and I'm using the shade Light. In the winter I use the shade Fair, but I really like this more for the summer because it is a little more sheer. So if I'm doing just a more sheer look, then this looks great on it. It is very dewy though, so I do make sure to set it. Otherwise I'll have creasing throughout the day. And then for concealer on blemishes that I have, because I especially have to use concealer if I'm using this tinted hydrating gel, I am using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer in Light. I totally forgot that I had this, and I found it. I've been doing a lot of like de-stashing, de-potting, trying to go through things. I found it, and I really do like this one. It's a stick concealer, so it's really easy to use. This is one that I take on the go, so if I've got something, I can just real quick cover it up and be on with my way. And it's got really good coverage. So to set it all, I've got the L'Oreal Pro Glow Powder. It says it's a demi-glow finish, air light texture with highlighter. So I was in Ulta looking at this one because I really like the Pro Matte one, but the shade I have is too light. So I was looking at the Pro Glow. I thought maybe I'll try that in the next shade up for the summer. So it's so interesting. If you guys can see, there's like a line halfway through it, and the top has got some illuminating flecks, and the bottom is matte. So when you mix them together, you get just like slight illumination, but not a lot. I was worried that it was going to be like sparkly on my face, and it is not at all. And I just apply it with this Ulta powder brush. This is my favorite powder brush to use. So typically I only set my T-zone, but since I have got that hydrating one all over my face, I'm going to set my whole face. So you can see, it's not like glittery, it just kind of has a glow to it. I don't know if it is a dupe for the Hourglass Illuminating Powder one. I don't know the exact name of that, but I feel like that's kind of what it's going toward. And I really like that one. And then for under eyes, but I really like it. It does a good job setting your makeup, and it is not glittery all over my face. And the shade, let's see what shade I have in this. 22 Creamy Natural works great for me. So then to set my under eyes, I am using my favorite one. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. I really haven't gone back to anything else since I got this one. It is so finely milled, and it just sets the under eyes so nicely. It doesn't crease, it doesn't dry out, it doesn't look powdery, anything like that. So that has stayed my favorite, and it's really the only one I've been using since I got it. Today I am going to use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. So this is the Tarte one that's got some sparklies in it, and I really like using this one for the summer because it just kind of gives that extra little bronzy glow to your skin. I am actually on the lookout for a cheaper one. I think I'm going to try the Physicians Formula one just because this one is more expensive, and I know there are drugstore ones out there, so I don't need to spend however much the full-size one of this costs. But I do really like the way it just kind of gives that glowy bronze color to the skin. Actually, I'm going to put some down my neck as well. So I do like that. Going back to an oldie but goodie. I haven't used this one in a while, but it is in my project pan. So I'm going to go... It's the Too Faced Sweethearts, and I'm not sure what shade it's in, but it's kind of like the peachy color. Everything's rubbed off, so I don't know what it's called. But I absolutely love this blush. I think that it just has a really pretty glow, but still enough color to it. And I like to wear it in the summer as well. For the brows, I'm using one that I haven't used in a while, and it came back to me when I was going through my project pan items, and I've been using it and really liking it. So this is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this one is a little creamier than a lot of brow products. It's in a twist up with, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, with the triangle shape to it, so it keeps its shape, but it just is a little creamier, so it applies the color to the brows a little easier. It's not such a stiff brush, but then you also do have to be careful that you don't put too much on. I am using the color 3. So you can see just how easy that went on. I'm just going to kind of brush through them with the Gimme Brow from Benefit. You haven't ever tried Benefit brow products? They are really good. I've never used a brow product from Benefit that I don't like. There are plenty drugstore ones that are wonderful, and I like those just as well. Some of them even better, but Benefit really does have great brow products. I'm going to use the Stay, Don't Stray from Benefit. I also really like this primer. It's a little more watery than some, but it goes on really easily. And I find that this one doesn't, I don't know, sometimes for me, I'll get like little lines right here where the primer is because I didn't get it on perfectly just on the eyelid, and this one doesn't show up as lines. My eyelid's primed, and I am going back to my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival because I love it and I haven't used it in a while, but this is one of my favorite palettes. It has got such a good array of colors, and you can do so many looks with it. You can do neutral with a pop of color, you can do just neutral, you can do a colorful look. So if you're really wanting to play with eyeshadow and add some color into your collection, this one is great because it's pretty inexpensive and it gives you a lot of options to work with. And I am going to take my Morphe 433 brush, And I'm going to start out with Candy, which is this color right here. I'm going to try to keep it simple. And just get that all over the transition area. This is a really pretty pinky nude, so it's perfect for doing like a sunset look or a pink look. I think I'm going to do a pink gold look today. I'm seeing a lot of those out there on Instagram, and I haven't done it in a while because I've been going through reviews and 3 looks 1 palette with new palettes that I've had, and none of them have lent to a pinky gold look. And the colors are just so pretty and pigmented. I'm going to go in with Electric here. And I am going to put that on the outer 2/3. Well, that was the inner, but it's going to go on the inner and outer 2/3. And then I'm also going to pull some into the crease. This is kind of a mix between a baby pink and a hot pink, I guess. A hot baby pink. I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is just an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. They're $1. And some setting or fixing spray. This one is the Makeup Revolution one. And I'm going to take the color Magical, which is right here. And that's going to go right on the inner part. I've got that on, so I'm going to go back in with Candy and get that back on. That transition area. Just kind of clean that up a little bit. I just need a little something else. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take orange, this hippie color right here, and I am going to put that, I'm going to blend the orange one between the gold and pink one. So just a bright summer look. I'm going to take my NYX Slide On Glide On eyeliner pencil in Jewel. So it's like a purpley jewel tone color. And I'm going to put that on the tight line. And the waterline. On the lower lash line, I am going to take Hippie, which is the orange color. And this brush is a Morphe. It's just got that flat line there. It's the 432. And then I'm going to take Magical, which is the gold color we used, and just put that mirroring where we had it on the eyelid. I think I am just going to do mascara. That was really hard for me to decide because, you know, I like my wing liner. But I'm going to take this Super Fan one from Smashbox. I have been absolutely loving this mascara. It's a great one to wear without eyelashes but still have a really pretty lash look. So what I have been doing is coating the top of the lashes first, not going all the way to the tight line. So I do that first, and then doing my lash line. And this is all without dipping it back in. And then I'm going to go in without dipping it back in and do the whole lash. When I do it this way, I don't end up with any mascara on my eyelid as well. So that's how I like to do it when I don't use eyeliner, because the eyeliner is not there to cover up if I get any mistakes up on my eyelid. Then I just dip it in one more time, and I'm just going to add a little more to that, but keeping it away from the lash line. All right, last we need to put on some lipstick. So I am going to be using Cookie from ColourPop. I've been absolutely loving this color. I really have been using it all the time. I'm probably gonna run out of it this summer, and I just bought it. So these lippies from ColourPop, this one is matte, but it still has got some sheen to it, which I like. I love this nude, and it's so comfortable to wear. So there is a review of the products that I use for this fun summer look. Let me know in the comments what products you are loving for this summer. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!